I'll never forget the sight. The moment that broke something inside me. We were at a friend's anniversary party. The kind of celebration full of laughter, music, and sparkling lights. I'd been joking with people trying to keep the mood light, but then I turned around, and there she was. In another man's arms. My stomach dropped. The room blurred. Their laughter, the clinking of glasses, the music. All of it became background noise. She smiled up at him the way she used to smile at me. A warmth, a tenderness, an intimacy that wasn't meant for anyone else. And just like that, my heart shattered. I didn't say a word. I couldn't. I walked away. I wandered into the quiet of the terrace, the cold night air hitting my face, tears stinging my eyes. My chest felt heavy, like I was carrying the weight of the world, and yet numbness had started to creep in, wrapping itself around me like a fog. It hadn't started at the party, of course. There had been signs, subtle at first. Missed calls, she insisted, were just work. Late nights, she said, were unavoidable. A secretive look when her phone buzzed. I tried to tell myself I was imagining it, that I was being paranoid. I wanted to believe in us. I had to. But deep down, the unease was real. Then came the small betrayals. Texts I glimpsed on her screen when she left it open. Flirty, intimate, the kind of messages couples send when no one else is watching. Every word stung. Every emoji felt like a knife twisting slowly. I questioned myself first. Maybe I was overthinking. Maybe I was insecure. But the gnawing feeling wouldn't go away. At the party, I saw everything confirmed in the cruelest way. The way he held her close, the way her hand brushed his arm, the ease of their bodies together. It wasn't a fleeting moment, not a misunderstanding. This was intimacy. This was a choice. And it wasn't me. I remembered our own memories, quiet evenings on the couch, lazy Sunday mornings, the gentle brush of her hand against mine. They now felt like lies I had cherished blindly. My heart ached for the trust one had given freely and had now been trampled underfoot. I didn't confront her that night. I couldn't. I didn't have the words. I just walked, letting the crowd and the noise become irrelevant, letting the cold wind wash over me as if it could numb the betrayal. I spent hours outside, replaying the scene in my mind, each repetition sharper, more vivid, each one cutting deeper. When we got home, silence filled the spaces we used to share with laughter. I could see her noticing my distance, trying to approach, but I shut it down gently yet firmly. I needed clarity. I needed space. Eventually we spoke. And in that conversation, she didn't deny it. She admitted her feelings, her confusion, her mistakes. I didn't mean to hurt you, she said quietly, almost pleading. I felt something missing, and I made a terrible choice. Her words didn't fix anything. They didn't erase the image I carried, the betrayal I felt. But they gave me perspective. She was human. Flawed. Vulnerable. And yes, she had hurt me, but that didn't make her a villain. It made her a person who had failed to honor the trust we shared. I made a choice, a painful one. I chose myself. I chose my dignity, my self-respect, and my future. I didn't shout, I didn't beg. I walked away not out of anger, but out of recognition that love alone cannot survive betrayal without boundaries. In the months that followed, I rebuilt the pieces of my life. Every day was a quiet negotiation with grief and relief. I allowed myself to remember the good times without letting them poison the present. I let myself grieve the version of our marriage that would never exist again. And in doing so, I found strength I didn't know I had. I'll never forget the party, the sight of her in another man's arms. I'll never forget the ache in my chest, the betrayal that cut through me. But I will also remember the courage it took to walk away, the clarity I gained in reclaiming my life, and the knowledge that surviving heartbreak doesn't just heal. You emerge stronger, wiser, and unbroken. Some nights the pain still whispers, but now it's softer. Now it reminds me not of loss alone, but of survival, of resilience, and of the quiet power of choosing yourself when the love you trusted can no longer be trusted in return.